we have a theme for these Feel Good Fridays. Always start by drinking something that is the color green. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new, my name is Alatorre. Welcome, join the family, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you as long as you promise to always keep it positive. In today's video, I'm continuing the Feel Good Fridays theme or series. I'm hoping that I pre-filmed enough stuff prior to my eye surgery, but if not, I'm gonna keep it going because nothing feels good like feeling good. So in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing my long-awaited, all-natural matcha energy drink. What is with the quotations? I don't know. I just made up the name of this drink off the top of my head just now. But this is what I consider my all-natural energy drink. I have it first thing in the morning prior to going to the gym, and it really wakes me up. It gives me a really natural, clean energy. If you guys are new to my channel and you don't know, I am a matcha addict. I live, breathe, eat, sleep matcha. Well, I don't really sleep matcha because it's like contradictory, but I live for all things matcha. The energy it gives you versus that of the caffeine found in coffee is completely different. It is a sustainable energy, so it is longer lasting and neutral versus the up and down that you get from coffee. You also don't crash from matcha caffeine, or from the caffeine that you get in matcha, the energy. You don't crash because it is a consistent, sustainable energy. Matcha also has an amino acid called l-theanine. L-theanine paired with caffeine helps to give you energy but keep you calm because l-theanine promotes calmness, stress relief, anxiety relief. It keeps you really calm while the caffeine gives you energy. So it's a really interesting boost of energy that you get. I consider it, or I compare it to the movie Limitless. It's like taking that Limitless pill. That is the kind of energy that matcha gives me. Whereas coffee, I stopped drinking it because it was constantly upsetting my stomach. It made my stomach hurt, made me look bloated. I drank way more coffee than I do matcha. I was drinking like 4 or 5 cups of coffee a day. Even like espresso shots would get me up to like 6, 8 cups. Whereas matcha, I tend to have like 2 of these a day, which is still kind of a lot because I guess I do like 2 teaspoons, 2 servings. But overall, the benefits of drinking matcha and the caffeine, the antioxidants. Matcha has the highest level of antioxidants amongst other superfoods. It's just the best. I can't wait to share this recipe with you guys because it just feels really light and refreshing. I don't really drink matcha lattes anymore. I don't like drinking that much milk. So I had to find an alternative, and this is what I came up with. So if you guys are interested, just keep on watching. Okay, first I'm gonna show you guys how to prep the base for the drink, which essentially is just green tea. So I have my pitcher here. I got this from IKEA. It has this little cork top here. And this makes enough servings for like 3 drinks. So I'm just gonna fill it up with water using my Brita. I don't know where the top is missing to my Brita. I'm pretty sure this has a top, and now whenever there's water still sitting up here, I have to like be careful for it to not go into the water, the rest of the water. So now I'll just add some more water once it's done filtering. And then from here, I'm just gonna take 2 green tea bags and let them soak overnight. This brand is from Kirkland, aka Costco. What up? Costco is the shit, man. We're just gonna take these green tea bags and let them soak overnight. Definitely let them soak overnight because it takes a while when you're doing cold tea for it to actually filter through. I feel like you need at least like a minimum, you need a minimum of like, dang it. You need at least like 6 hours for it to be good. So overnight is usually when I prep my base. Just like that, and then I'll put this in the fridge so it's nice and cold in the morning. I already have one ready. I feel like such a segment on the Today Show. You know how they're always like, and now we have one that's already ready, and they pull out like a fresh pie from the oven. This is already ready. It was whatever was remaining from my last batch of green tea, overnight green tea. This is gonna be your base. My favorite matcha to use, and you guys might have guessed it. Can you take a guess? Can you take a guess? It might be a little washed out. Matcha bar, yes, wearing the shirt. Gotta represent the homies. I forgot to check my mail, but they did give me a discount code for 50% off a matcha tin off of Amazon. So I will make sure to include that code right here. Hopefully it just popped up right now. If not, check the description box, it'll be down there as well. I have 2 different codes. One gives you, I believe, 20%, 15 to 20%, and then this one that they're doing for a brief moment in time, hopefully it's still live when this video goes up, it's gonna give you 50% off a matcha tin, and that's a great deal because matcha, it ain't cheap, okay? I know it's an expensive habit, but for me, or hobby, it's an expensive hobby. The energy I get from matcha is just, it surpasses coffee, and I feel like it does the body good. So yeah, use that discount if you guys wanna try it out. Because this is an energy drink, we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of matcha powder. If you can't handle that much caffeine, and if that sounds too crazy, just do 1 to start. Do not do 2. I do 2 because I'm crazy and I drink a lot of caffeine, specifically matcha. So we're gonna do 2. And normally with matcha, you add a little bit of not so boiling water, just so it's hot enough to whisk it with a bamboo whisk, which I also have. But when it's cold and you want your matcha cold immediately, you don't want it to be lukewarm. You don't want to do it like add the water, warm it up, then try and cool it down. So what I have found works really well is one of these milk frothers. This one is by a brand called Power Licks. I got it off of Amazon. I will link it down below. Amazon literally just has everything you can imagine. All I do is whisk the green tea base and the matcha powder together until there are no visible clumps and the drink doesn't look powdery. It just looks like one green drink. It'll almost look like a vegetable juice. I also like that this frother has a little stand, so it keeps it nice and neat. Now I'm gonna add in a whole lemon, or juice of a whole lemon. If that's too zesty for you, do half a lemon. You can never have too much lemon, okay? Never too much, no such thing. Actually, there is such thing, but a whole lemon works for me. So I'm gonna squeeze the juice of 1 whole lemon, 1 small lemon. This is not a giant lemon. I don't know where this lemon juicer is from. Probably Amazon. And then to sweeten my drink, I love stevia. Stevia is a 0-calorie sweetener. I prefer the liquid because I end up using less versus the powder one. I feel like I keep adding more. Or sometimes the powder ones have other things mixed into it, sometimes even dairy products or a dairy thing in there. So I prefer the liquid. It works really, really well, and I feel like it gives my drink the right amount of sweetness without adding too much. So it has a little dropper, and I'm just gonna add like 3 to 4 drops. I like mine really sweet. And then one more time, I'm gonna whisk it all together. Dios mío! And all that's left is a couple ice cubes. Again, don't let them splash everywhere. Why is the fridge making a weird noise in the middle of this video? And a straw, and enjoy. It's so good. It tastes like green lemonade. Not even green lemonade, it just tastes like lemonade that's green. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you give this recipe a try, and you'll just feel like you're in the movie Limitless alongside Bradley Cooper. You'll be the Gaga to his Bradley. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.